Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw with Rob. With me, Rob Biddulph, on the back of the Draw with Rob. Build a storybook. Now I'm a children's author and illustrator. You might have seen some of my picture books. This is my latest one. Latest-ish one. It's called Gigantic. It's all about a small blue whale with a very big heart. And he makes friends with this turtle who's called Myrtle. And we see killer whales, we see octopuses, we see other whales, and we see fish, and we see all sorts of things, and I'm very proud of it. Check that one out. Maybe you've seen my Peanut Jones trilogy. That was good, wasn't it? Do you see the way I did that? There we go, the 3 Peanut Jones books. This is the wrong way round, because this is the first one. Peanut Jones in the Illustrated City, Peanut Jones and the 12 Portals, Peanut Jones and the End of the Rainbow. Let's see if they all fit in. I think they will. How's that? Oh, hang on, let's get them in. That's pretty good. There we go, the 3 Peanut Jones books. I'm very, very proud of these stories. All about a girl called Peanut who finds a magic pencil. She realises whatever she draws with this pencil becomes real. So she draws a door, walks through the door and finds herself in a totally illustrated world. And she thinks that her missing father must be somewhere in this world. So over the course of the 3 books, she tries to find her dad and she tries to stop the evil Mr. White, who is trying to rid the world of all its creativity. Very, very proud of these. There's loads of it. There's like 200 illustrations in each book. You can see they're quite detailed. But I'm really, really proud of that. But we are here today to do a drawing of a unicorn. Now, we have drawn a unicorn before. Video number 18, we drew a unicorn. And in fact, the book I just showed you, Build a Story, there's our unicorn. She makes an appearance in this story somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. There's a unicorn in this story. And there's the draw along. And we've done the video as well, but also she appeared in this book. But we are here today to draw a different unicorn because I have a brand new Draw with Rob book. And it's my first Draw with Rob book, so this is for even younger artists. It can be for any artist, but the age limit sort of starts a little bit younger. And here is this book. I'm so proud of it. Isn't it cute? It's quite little for little hands, and it's called My First Draw with Rob Unicorns book. Big fun for little artists. And there's loads and loads of unicorn themed activities in this book. There I am, a little drawing of me with Ringo. But there's lots of unicorn themed activities. There's puzzles, you have to kind of find their way to the rainbow. But the stars of this book, are 4 little unicorns. Well, 1 unicorn called Rainbow, an alicorn, which is a unicorn with wings called Ali, a puppycorn, which is a cross between a puppy and a unicorn called Pop Pop, and a kittycorn, a cross between a kitten and a unicorn called Kitty. And they have all sorts of adventures in this book. There's puzzles and there's draw-alongs, which we're going to do that draw-along in a minute, so I don't want to show you that too much. But all sorts of bits where you have to finish off the drawings too, and you can get to colour in unicorn hairbrushes, you get to give them unicorn birthday tea, and all sorts of things. Hang on, where are we? Where's another one? There's another one here. Mazes, dot to dots, all sorts of things. Bit of colouring too and colour naming. Really cool. Once you finish the book, look, there's a certificate for you to fill in. This is to certify that insert your name here can draw bright and beautiful unicorns. Pretty cool, huh? And to celebrate this book coming out, I'm going to show you how to draw Rainbow here, who is the sort of the lead unicorn in the book. So although we've already drawn a unicorn, this is a standing up unicorn that we're going to draw today, so slightly different. So grab yourself a piece of paper, grab yourself a pen or a pencil, something to draw with. I have a couple of pens here, my little brush pens. You know that I like to use these brush pens. And we should get started. Now, this is how Draw with Rob works. We're going to break this unicorn drawing down into bite-sized pieces, which means I will draw a little bit on my piece of paper here. You can pause the video, copy what I do, start me up again, I'll draw a little bit more. Pause me, copy what I do. Then I will draw again. Then you will draw. Then I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw. Pretty soon, before you know it, we will have a lovely drawing of Rainbow, the unicorn. Right, shall we start? We're going to start with Rainbow's nose. Okay, so I think sort of right of centre, sort of in the middle part, but to the right, I want you to draw a kind of U shape, but sort of slightly tipped over U shape, like so. About that big. So like a U shape that's fallen. Okay? Then what we're going to do, hang on, which way should I do this? Let's go upwards. So we're going to go up and we're going to start coming in there, but we're going to stop about there. And this is when we're going to add Rainbow the Unicorn's ear. So we're going to do a kind of leaf shape going up and to the right. So a nice big leaf shape, like so. And that is going to be Rainbow the Unicorn's ear, believe it or not. Inside that leaf shape, we can do a thinner leaf shape, like that. And it will start to look a little bit more like a unicorn's ear. And then what we're going to do, actually, now let's go back down to here now and draw our unicorn's neck. So we're going to come out from there and we're going to bend around and start going straight down our page. And then at about this point, so just above the end of our unicorn's nose there, we're going to curve around like so, in a sort of J shape. And from this point, we're going to go pretty much straight down, about that far. And then let's go straight across, a centimetre or so. Then we go back up. And then we're going to carry on this curve, so it's going to head slightly upwards, but only a centimetre or so. Ooh, my brush, can you see all the hairs on my brush are sort of sticking out? I need to sort that out, give it a bit of a trim. Then we're going to go down again, so we're level with the bottom there. Straight across again, they're going to be our unicorn legs. And now this bit, we're going to go up, all the way up to about there. We're going to start coming round again. And we're just going to go round to there. We're not going to go all the way. Because now, one of the most important parts of a unicorn is the unicorn mane. So a nice big sort of bouffant, fluffy mane for our unicorn. So what we do here, at this point, we're going to go back on ourselves and we're going to curve around towards the edge, but we're going to stop before we get to the edge. Then let's go back this way, making a nice sharp point here. Then we're going to turn around again. And then we're going to go this way, up. Nice sharp points here. And then this time we're going to turn around, but we're going to sort of curl the other way. And then what I want you to do is join back up with the ear in a curve, like so. And the mane of our unicorn is starting to take shape. Now the way I'm going to do this next bit is I'm going to go to the ear, but just below the top of the ear, I'm going to start with a big curve coming up and around, and I'm going to head back down here. But then just before I join back up with the body, I'm going to turn around and add a little flick. So a little sort of curl. Then go back around and in. So can you see that mane really is taking shape now? And the front bit of the mane is almost like a little quiff. So what we're going to do, we're going to go, imagine that's gone behind the ear. We're going to add a few little tufts, like so. Let's do 2 little tufts, like that. So 2 little pointy bits. Then we're going to come down and we're going to do a little quiff, which means one of my special little swirls, which you know I like doing so much. They appear in my signature on all of my books. Then from here, we come around, making a point, and then join back up with our head, like that. So we've made a lovely little quiff for our unicorn. We've done quite a lot of drawing in a very short space of time. It's pretty quick, this unicorn, actually, isn't it? Now then, let's start adding, actually, let's do the tail next. We might as well do the tail. The tail is also a bit swirly, so we're going to just leave a tiny gap between the back of the mane and where the tail starts. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come up and over, like so. We can do a really big tail, I think. We're going to come down, and then we're going to add another one of our little swirls, like so. Then from the end, we do what we did there basically. We come up and around, so we made a little point. And we go all the way around, we get sort of thicker as we go, like so. Big thick tail, and then we disappear back in. There. So a lovely big unicorn tail. Tell you what, why don't we do the other leg? We're going to do this leg a bit raised. So about here, we're going to come out at an angle like so. We're going to curl around. So we're going to do, you know, like when horses lift their legs up and they sort of pat the floor. What's it called? What do you call it? Sort of drag along the floor. That's what this unicorn's doing. We're going to come around in a semicircle there. Then we go straight across at a right angle. And then we just add the rest of the leg in, like so. And our little unicorn is kind of padding the floor. So that little stripe indicates the hoof. Let's add the other hoofs here. And they're just slightly curving up to the left, like so. That's not bad. That's pretty good. There. Okay, the next thing to do is add our unicorns. Well, let's do our unicorn's eye. So these unicorns in this book have got huge eyes, slightly manga style eyes, because I wanted them to be as cute as possible. So what we're going to do is add a big old circle around about here. Pretty big. Not quite the whole width of the head, but not far off. And that is going to be our unicorn's eye. I'm going to change to my thinner pen now because I need a bit more control. And then what we do inside that circle, but sort of down towards the bottom left so we can get this unicorn looking at us, we're going to draw another circle. Quite big still within there. Like that. Then inside, well actually first what we'll do a little tiny circle up in the top right hand corner. Like that. Then behind that we're going to add another circle. Like so. And then in the bottom left of that circle we add a tiny circle. Like that. This is a good way of doing manga eyes. They always seem to have kind of two reflections. So you'll see what I mean. If you do this now, if you colour in this bit here, so we leave that tiny circle white and we leave that other sort of overlapping circle white too, your eye starts to take shape. And then this blank bit here, we're going to add some colour because that's going to be the iris. Let's add some eyelashes now. How many does she have? I think she has 7 eyelashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lots of eyelashes. She's a very pretty unicorn, rainbow. Then what we're going to do, we're going to add an eyebrow up here. We do a sort of thin line. Maybe slightly thicker at the right hand end, like so. Then a bit like the hooves, we'll add a line across here, slightly curvy, like so. Then let's do a little nostril up here. Actually, tell you what, I'm going to leave the nostril and the mouth because I want to colour my unicorn in first. And you know what I say. You know what I'm going to say now. If I did the nostril and I should probably, no actually I'm going to leave this bit white, so that's fine. But this bit is going to be pink in my drawing. So I'm going to leave the nostril and the mouth until after I've coloured in that pink bit, because otherwise I'll start smudging my ink all over the place. So I'll tell you what I'll do the colouring now. Now the thing about unicorns is, I don't think anyone's ever seen a real unicorn, so we don't know what colours they are. But the great thing is, you can colour your unicorn any colour you want, any pattern you want. If you look in the book, here's my unicorns book. So that's the colours I'm going to do. I'm going to do the sort of the pinks and the whites with the blue eye. But look here, if you look at these guys, I know they're alicorns and puppycorns, but they're all sorts of different colours, aren't they? And of course, rainbows always play a big part in unicorns. So maybe you could colour your unicorn in with rainbow colours. But I will see you back here in 20 seconds or so with a coloured in Rainbow the Unicorn. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so there we go, partially coloured in unicorn. Let's just add the bits that I said I would. We're going to add a little mouth here. This is how you do the mouth, just a little smile. Down on that side, that is cute. And we're going to do a nostril. Now I always do nostrils like this. I start with a circle, and then we just do like a swirl coming out, getting thinner as we get to the end. I don't know why I do them like that. I just always do, and I quite like it. Now, let's just talk through what I've done so far. So I've done pink for the mane, for these bits, for the nose, for the hooves, and for the tail. And I've sort of made it a little bit, in the book, if you look at the book, it's very flat. But in this one, I've just added a bit of depth, just by adding a bit of darker pink and purples kind of to the left-hand side. I've decided that my light's coming in from the right, which you can tell by the points of light in the eye. And I've made the back leg a little bit darker, just to make it go backwards a little bit. Added a nice blue eye there and a slightly darker pink inside of ear. I've added my usual shadow, bit of scribble around there. But you might notice that there's one very important element of our unicorn that we have yet to draw. Can you tell what it is that we're missing? That's right, the unicorn horn. We haven't done the horn yet, so this is how we do the horn. So we have to imagine it's coming out of our unicorn's head, going through the hair, and we're going to add sort of a straight line pointing up towards the top right of our page. Then at the end, we are going to turn around, but we're going to do it in a slight curve. I like to have a slightly rounded end. And then we're going to come back down. We're going to get wider as we get closer to the head, so that it looks like a horn. I'm just going to smooth this off, like so. And there's our unicorn horn. Now I'm going to take some of that pink. Where's my pink? Here we go. Take the pink, and I'm just going to add some sort of diagonal lines, just going up my horn, like so, as we get to the top, like that. And then I'm going to take my sort of slightly grey pencil. Actually, I don't want that one. Don't like that one. Oh, I did that one. Let's go with this sort of one here. That's better. I'm just going to make this horn, give it a bit of form by doing that thing where I just shade it slightly on the left hand side. And can you see, it just makes it look a bit more three-dimensional. I think it needs a little bit down the bottom, like that. And then the last thing I do, which I always do on my unicorn horns, we're going to add some sparkle to the tip. So what we do little stars, we do little crosses like that, do little asterisk type shapes like so. We do some circles, some dots. I like to do like a little popped bubble like that. And then you just keep going, just in that area, just around it. If you've ever come to my live events and got me to sign a book for you, I always add sparkle like this to everybody's names. It's very quick and easy to do, but very effectively it just sort of makes everything look a little bit special and a bit different. And it's a really easy thing to do, and it's certainly something like a unicorn horn, which is magical, right? Unicorn horns have magical properties. It's a really easy way of making a bit of magic to my unicorn horn. And that's pretty much it. Oh yes, I should tell you, hang on, what's that? There we go, get rid of these little bits. I added on Rainbow, see in the book she has little stars there on her hind quarter, so I added the little stars pattern, very similar to the sparkle here. But you guys, do anything you like. I mean, she's called Rainbow. The reason she's called Rainbow, I should say, because she's not rainbow coloured, but the reason I called her Rainbow is because when she leaps into the air, look, she leaves a rainbow behind her. And this bit in the book, look, you have to colour them in and name the colours. You have to fill in the letters to name the colours of the rainbow. I bet you can do that, it's pretty easy. But that's why she's called Rainbow, not because she's rainbow coloured. But your unicorn could be rainbow coloured. I hope somebody does do a rainbow coloured rainbow. That would be very, very cool. I want to see your drawings. I cannot wait to see your unicorn drawings. The unicorn one that we did before was hugely popular, so hopefully this one will be popular too, and I'll get to see loads of your drawings. This is how I'll get to see it. Get someone to take a picture of your drawing and post it on social media using the Draw with Rob hashtag, like that, and that way I'll get to see it. Or you could, if you're watching in Facebook, you can just comment below with a picture of your drawing. I'll get to see that too. But I really, really can't wait to see your drawings, because I've had a super fun time showing you how to draw this one. What else? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. If you're watching on YouTube, just click subscribe and turn the notifications on. That way you'll get to see all of my videos. You get a notification when the new videos come out. Subscribe to my newsletter. Here's the email address. Just go there, get your parents to go there maybe, sign up with their email address, then they will get sent an email when a new video is coming out. You'll never miss a Draw with Rob episode. And also when a new book comes out, or when I'm doing a live show, I might be somewhere near you and we can meet and have a little chat. That would be nice. But that's it. That's how you draw Rainbow the Unicorn from my first Draw with Rob Unicorns book. A whole book full of unicorn based fun. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. And look, there's me and Ringo saying goodbye to you at the end of the book. And I've got to say goodbye to you now, because we have reached the end of our episode. I'm going to be back very, very soon with another episode of Draw with Rob. In the meantime, everybody, take care of yourselves. Keep those pencils sharp and keep drawing, keep reading, and keep having fun with unicorns. I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everyone. Hi everyone, it's me just popping up at the end of your video. I hope you all enjoyed drawing along with me. I just wanted to tell you about the brand new My First Draw with Rob activity book, and this time it's all about unicorns. What do you think? Pretty cute, huh? A little book for little hands. Now, come with me to a place of fairy tale castles, starry skies, and enchanted lands. And you're going to meet Rainbow the Unicorn and her 3 best friends. We have Ali the Alicorn, Kitty the Kittycorn, and of course Pop Pop the Puppycorn. Now inside this book you will also find mazes, you will find puzzles, you will find lots of things for you to colour in. And you know what? You'll even get to see inside a unicorn's bedroom. And of course, there are lots of draw-alongs too, so you can create your own incredible unicorns. You can draw them in the frames provided, then you can tear them out and put them up on your bedroom wall. And then do you know what? Once you've gone through all of the activities in the book, you can fill out this rather cool little certificate at the end, which says, this is to certify that, insert your name here, can draw bright and beautiful unicorns. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now this book, it says there, is for ages 3+, so it's for little ones, but you know what? I think anybody who likes drawing along with me will like this book, whether you're 3 or you're 103, because I'm very proud of it. It's a very, very cool book, and it's out very, very soon on the 9th of May, and it's available to order now from wherever you get your books. Try and support your local bookshop if you can. So there we go, My First Draw with Rob, Unicorns. Get yourself a copy now.